If you're interested in seeing what it was like for me to camp overnight in the wilderness in a primitive campsite, then please keep watching. This is the path that you take before you actually start your hike to get to where you need to go. Sometimes I forget to talk or say anything while I'm hiking. I do later on in the video, but if you prefer someone that's talking as you're hiking or just like to listen to the sounds of nature, then please let me know. This sign just letting you know which direction to go and what would be a hike without a selfie. This was a really nice boardwalk. It was pretty well maintained. It does go on for a little while, but you're surrounded by nature, so you can never go wrong with that, right? Trying to walk in 100+ degree weather. It's a lot cooler out today. I think it's like 57 or something like that. I think the high is supposed to be like 77. Oh, woodpecker. Let me see if I can get a better picture. I'll do it with my bigger camera. Yes, some of these boards need to be fixed. I don't know, it looks like they had a fire or something. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking. I ain't gonna lie, saying a little scared, a little nervous.
but this is farther than I got the last time. Oh, pitcher plants. It would be cool to see some owls out here, or even some deer. Oh, this is a pretty one. I just don't want to see a bear. I don't want to see a bear. I don't want to see any snakes. And I don't want to see any ticks. But an owl and some deer will be cool. While we're talking, anybody else like me that you're okay drinking water, but if you eat something when you're trying to do a long hike, like it makes you sick, it doesn't seem to matter what I eat. If I eat something while I'm on a long hike or walk, I tend to get sick. Before I came out here, I did grab a breakfast burrito and some coffee from McDonald's. So I ate that prior to coming out here. And I'm loaded up on water, trying to make sure I stay hydrated. That's another thing that I tend to not do very often when I'm on these long hikes and walks. I'm also trying to learn how to slow my pace down because I noticed that unless there's something to see, like I'm like booking it, and I noticed that I end up losing steam. So I'm trying to learn how to find a nice, slow, steady pace, but still make it, before it gets dark, because with the time changes, it gets dark sooner. So, but again, it is so nice out today. It's not hot. It's not too cold. So, all right. Saving battery. I have a power bank, but, gonna be camping out in the wilderness. So, I'll make sure I save up my battery until I get situated. So, I'll pick this back up once I'm either at the shelter or the campsite. Bye.
I had never seen them in the ground like this before. This was nothing compared to when I came back. I got stung.
All I can think about is snakes being down in here. You are definitely not running or walking too fast out here because these roots will kill you. So you definitely gotta be careful so you don't mess around and twist an ankle or something. They're all over the place. When I get to the shelter, then I will take a break to eat something and go before heading to the campsite. But I think this is a one and done for me. It's just same thing over and over again. I like to see stuff, not stuff that's gonna harm me, But this is probably a one and done trip for me. I just keep reminding myself that this is just a journey. It's not the destination, and it'll be worth it in the end. So I'll pick this back up in a few. Bye. Oh, mushrooms. Not sure if you can eat these or not, but pretty cool. And these banana spiders are all over the place. That looks like it doesn't have anything in it. But they're all over the place. Okay, bye.
I finally made it to the shelter / campsite. I started it around 8:30ish, and I made it here a little after 12:35. Not too bad given that I did some stops and whatnot, but yeah, it was really clean. The shelter was really clean, and I was looking forward to getting some food in my stomach. These were really handy. I bought them at Walmart. There's my gear. Yeah, I need to do something with my sleeping bag. And of course, another selfie. I was so proud of myself. I will leave a link in the description box of everything that I brought with me if I can find it. Most of my things came from Amazon or Walmart. The only thing that I did not like was that sleeping pillow. It was hard as hell. And I think that I will invest in a lightweight camping chair. If you have any recommendations, leave them down below.
Thanks for saving the campsite for us. You even put up the tent. I know. Oh, yeah.
I didn't move some of my stuff out of the way.
Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. Good. Oh.
Where are you guys coming from?
I was having such a good time chatting it up with my campsite buddies that I completely forgot to show you setting up my little camping stove situation. So, but this is me after the fact, showing after I had put the water in and whatnot. But that one ended up being really good. I've had it before. And there's my tent in the back. I bought this tent at Walmart, or it could have been a thrift store, I'm not sure, but I think it was like $20, $25. I really like it because it's really lightweight, but you have to be careful with the zipper because it gets caught in the fabric real easy. I don't know how it will hold up in like heavy rain or anything. I didn't notice any condensation in there in the morning. There is a window on the very front for ventilation. I thought it was perfect for me as, one person sleeping in there. It held everything that I needed, and it had some pockets in there. So, but if you have any recommendations, of course, leave them down below. Here it is next morning. I think I went to bed at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I slept for 16 hours straight. No lie. Except for the occasional howls of the coyotes and the owls, I slept like a log. I got that sleeping bag from Walmart. I think it was rated for 40 or 50. I don't remember. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. But it was really foggy that morning, but it was such a nice, restful sleep. Two other people came in later on that night. They slept in the woods behind me. But yeah, it was so peaceful sleeping out there. I would definitely be doing it again. Now, this is one of those scenes where you just cannot be shy when you have to go into the woods to do your business. And let me tell you something. If you're out here camping in the wilderness or whatever type of camping you're doing, please be respectful and cover your stuff up. I'm like, do people just not have no home training or something? Like, what is going on with that? But yeah, this took me a little bit of getting used to, but once you start getting the hang of it, it's not so bad. Let me know if you prefer a bear canister or hanging your food bag. Before heading out, I needed to come down here to fill up my water bottles. I do use a filter, and I'll leave that down below if I can find it. But it was so peaceful, and yeah, getting down there, that was a bit of a trick, but it was totally worth it. Look at the view. On my way back, that hornet's nest or whatever the hell they were had grown so much. I could not believe it. I tried to go around it and I just couldn't. I ended up getting stung like 3 times. And when I tell you that hurt like hell, it hurt. That was my first time ever being stung by bees. But yeah, that was, up until that point, it was good. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, then please leave them down below. Until next time, be good to yourself and to others as well. Take care and bye-bye.